Kurt here. Well, vacation continues, and today is an absolutely beautiful day. And I am in Sandestin, Florida, Miramar Beach area, enjoying a little week of vacation, and doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And today, that is going to be fishing here in the Choctawhatchee Bay at Baytown Wharf in Sandestin, Florida. You can see I've got my Razorlite 393 RL with me, and we're going to get out and fish for a little bit. I'll admit this is not my favorite boat to fish from, but we're going to go out and we're going to try to have a little bit of fun. So it's just about 10 a.m. right now. High tide is at 12:15 this afternoon. So we got the last couple hours of the incoming, and that's probably all I'll be out there for. And we'll see. Maybe we'll catch a couple. See you soon. So like I said, I'm out on the Choctawhatchee Bay. Took a little paddle out here last night at sunset and it was really nice. A little windy. Lots of mullet jumping. So that tells me there's probably a lot of bait fishing here. And we'll see. Maybe we'll find a little trout. Maybe we'll find a little snapper. Maybe we'll find a little red. Who knows? We'll fish for a little bit and see what we come up with. What I think I'm going to do is paddle out here to this point that separates our little bayou here from the main bay. Go around the point by that cool looking tree there on the end. And I'll just go down the seawall, fish there for a little bit. And then maybe turn around, come back around the point again, and just follow the grass line in here and see if I can't find any fish that are feeding shallow. So this area I'm fishing here, I have no idea if it holds any fish or not, but it's a grass flat, and you know, it's got a series of bare spots, or I don't know if they're bedding areas or whatever, but pretty heavily vegetated, so I gotta believe there's some fish in here. A lot of times experience tells me you might find some trout hanging out in these grassy areas. That would be pretty cool. Just fishing a little swim jig here, trying to stay just above the grass lines without getting too much debris on the hook. But so far, no action. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. Something bit my bait in half. It's called a short strike. Never got near the hook. Took the whole tail though. Load up and try again. So this rod I'm fishing, this is my Akuna Voyager rod. It's my travel rod. It's a 4-piece. Comes in a nice little case, and I've just got a little Abu Garcia bait caster on here. I think I'm throwing out there 3/8 inch swim bait head with the Z-Man. I think it's called Diesel Z. Oh, it's a little hit. Alright, nothing happening out in the flats out there other than that one bite that ate me up. Oh, did you see that fish jump? There's lots of mullet jumping. Not much else happening. So I decided to come back out here to the point and I'm going to work my way around. Man, the activity around me right now is just crazy. Mullet jumping all out of the water. So there's clearly bait fish all over the place here. Mullet are jumping, getting nibbles and nibbles and nibbles. but nothing's actually hitting me. Well, I don't know how much longer I'll be out here now. My bait caster just got completely hosed. I was going to cast and I went back a little too far. Ooh, there you go. Don't know what that is, but it's a good size. Oh, we got something, folks. I don't have a net, so I hope it's not too big. It is a nice trout. Yes. Yes. Sweet. Come here, buddy. Come here. I'm gonna lip you. Make it easy. You got those little teeth that I don't want to mess with. So we're gonna do that. Oh, you got both hooks. Look at that. There we go. Look at that guy. That's a good looking fish, folks. Yeah, there we go. See his little teeth? That's why I didn't want to put my fingers in there. Good job, buddy. And she's off. What did I just say? I didn't think I'd be here long. I thought this time of day, top water wouldn't do much of anything, so shame on me, I'm freaking wrong. Now we're gonna sit out here and see what happens. So one of the things I've done here is I'm fishing a spook, and I don't know if you can notice, but this is just my personal preference. I replaced the trebles with these single hooks. I don't know, I just feel like it's more humane to the fish. I don't plan on keeping them, so if I catch them, you know, they'll get out of here in better shape with this. So just my preference. Whenever I do this with a lot of my lures, I just replace the trebles with single hooks, and yeah, that's just me. I decided to paddle back out a little bit more into the open water. The wind is blowing me right back into the little bay where I launched. So I think I'm just gonna go out here and then just let the wind take me back in. And I'll just cast out and reel back, and then when I get a little too far in, I'll just come on back out again. So let's see if we have any luck doing this. We're still about an hour away from high tide, but the activity has really died down. Alright folks, I've just decided to head back in. The bay just went dead. There's no activity around anymore. The mullet jumping, they're all gone. So whatever was feeding back in here, that feeding frenzy ended. And it's been about 45 minutes since I've had any activity at all. Right now I only have the spook rigged up on my spinning reel. My bait caster is out of action due to my own silly cast, and I can't see and I can't get back there to find out, but I'm dragging something behind me, so I don't know if that's just fishing line. I think my lure is actually like embedded into a handle or something back there. So when I get back to the dock, I'll find out. died down as quickly as it did. But it was still fun. And that was a nice trout I got, so I can't complain. Didn't get skunked. There's my cart waiting for me. And that, folks, is the end of another bird's adventure. Thanks for joining me. So I thought I might add this in here at the end. As you can see, I'm walking, and I got the Sea Eagle behind me. Here's the Razorlite, and you can see I've got my Sea Tug kayak cart strapped on there, and I'm walking back to my hotel. So from where I put in, it's about a 10-minute walk, but this cart just makes it easy. And then when I get there, we've got a parking garage, and there's a big equipment storage cage. So I've got my bike parked down there. I put the kayak there, and I can lock it and keep it secure. So I don't have to drive. I can just walk from my place, drag my little kayak. It's less than a 10-minute walk, and yeah, it works.